Hey everyone, thought I'd take some time today and show you around my maple syrup making, how I go about it, and the things that I use to do it. You can see my fancy little tripod I got set up in the air here, right in the driveway. It had been raining a little bit this morning when I first started, so as you can see, my evaporator is just a standard 45-gallon steel drum. The top part there where the actual syrup is cooking is just a 6-inch deep insert, like from a restaurant. And then a little flue. The door is just a little piece of diamond plate that I found at work, left over from a job. Little lock. You can see a rock there. I've got the back part in behind full of rocks too, just to act like a baffle to kind of send some of that hot air up across the bottom of the pan there before it goes out straight out the flue. And it's hot, holy. Works best too. You just take her and shut her down. These are some of the tools kind of keep on hand. This basket sieve probably being the most important one. You'll see there a little bit of slime foam building up. If you don't get that all off, it can cause it to boil over. And then just a ladle. These are pan grabbers. I use them for all sorts of stuff out here though. Just a bucket of sap there. I just use my camping pot. I set it right on the back part here as a warmer. By the time that's going to need that much liquid, this will be not quite to a boil, but the bottom of the pot and stuff will start to bubble. I'll show you a little bit more about my taps and stuff here in a second. Just have a look around. Pretty cool setup for the day. Get me out of the rain anyway. All in all, I have 19 taps in this year. I'm gonna say already this year I've got about a little over 300 liters of raw sap. I just keep cooking down into a concentrate, and then at the end of the season I'll do one big finish and then bottle everything. That way I can get everything all hot at one time, sterilize my jars, and just go, rather than trying to piece together batches over and over. It means I get a little bit darker syrup at the end, but I get a more consistent product as a result as well. So here's what I use for a tap. It's just an ice cream bucket around here. These come full with ice cream. I just bought them. There's a convenience store just up the road. They sell the empty buckets for $1 a piece. This is commercial maple syrup, commercial grade blue line it's called. 3/16 blue line. This is, like I said, what a commercial place is going to use. Same story with the tap. Just a standard, I think it's a 9/30 seconds tap down into, like I said, the 3/16 blue line into the bucket. This way, in the trees that I have, that I can do it anyways, I'll run 2 taps per bucket. I have one down a little further that has 3 as well. The way I go about this, or the way I use it like this, is just for the cost effectiveness. Your stereotypical metal bucket and metal tap, like old school, the way everybody seems to do it. The whole setup is, with tax and everything, is probably pretty close to $10. You can see I got a few scattered around the yard. I'll show you my good one. Anyway, with the bucket, the line, everything put together, she's pretty soupy. 'Tis the season though. It literally costs less than $2 for all the line and everything put together to make the whole tap setup. So I can get a few more for that price. Yeah, you can see this big guy here. 3-pronger. Just runs 3 taps per out of this big guy. Surprisingly enough though, he's not as big a producer as that one is. It's just, that's the first time I tapped this one, first year I tapped this one, and this guy here, by and far my biggest runner. I'll show you here too, I split this guy, so I get a little bit of a leak on him. You can see the staining here on the tree. I mean, it was, like I said, it was raining too, but you can see where that's coming from. If you look, just see that little crack. And honestly, I'm probably not getting anything out of that one. So yeah, here you can see it's been cooking for a few minutes on a pretty good boil. I added quite a bit of like just fresh sap. And you can see it's really got that foam, and it's really on that verge that if I don't clean it out and it gets boiling real good, it'll just plain old boil over. If we pull this all out, you'll see the boil start to really settle back down. So I figure I probably already cooked at least 30 liters of raw sap already today. Had a little over 100 to start this morning, maybe 110. So it's going to take a little while to cook down. Once everything really gets going like it is now though, it gets going pretty good. You can see like that's already starting to bubble. It's only been 3-4 minutes tops, maybe 5. It's really late though in the season, really late this year. We didn't, in this, I'm in Nova Scotia, and in this part of Nova Scotia, it didn't run. Well, today is like April 12th or something like that, and close enough. I bet you it's only ran for 2 weeks. We had a couple of really early ones back in February, even into January, but they were just little. But then it just got cold, and it stayed cold. Other parts of Nova Scotia had a great year, one of the best years ever, to be honest. Just that temperature difference, it would be 3 degrees there and -1 here. I wouldn't get nothing, in places we're getting the biggest runs they've ever had. I doubt you can see, but you can see like there's places here that already have leaves on the trees, or at least buds cracked open. And you can see my big maples here just are starting to form buds. This will likely be my last run of the year. Things will start changing here. We'll see though. I never looked at the weather to see what the long range was like. I don't know if it's gonna get cold again. I might squeeze in one more run. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like I said, I just wanted to show you guys around, show you how I go about it. Lots and lots of different ways to do it. This is just how I go, my personal way. Anyway, thanks again. Bye.
Hi.
These are my cooking buddies for the day. The oldest, these are both my kids. The older one there, that's Tucker. And the little guy here in front, that's Easton. They wanted to say hi to you guys. Wave again, everybody. Wave to everybody. Wave. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Can you say thanks for watching?